Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing fantastic. What a lovely day. What a lovely day. Ooh. Let us tap right in and see what storyline Spirit would like to share with us this afternoon. Thanks for being here, everybody. Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What storyline would you like to share with the collective, please? Collective energy, please, Spirit. Collective energy. What storyline would you like to share with the collective, please? Thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right. In the central energy. In the central energy, you have got the Five of Wands. There's a lot of disagreements going on. Tensions are high. In the challenge position. In the challenge position, we've got justice in the reversed. So they're fighting, and their challenge is a lack of accountability. They're guilty and lying. They're trying to escape justice regarding this competition, regarding fighting with you. In the challenge position, in the subconscious, in the subconscious, we have the Hierophant here. Most High God, or whoever you consider this to be. Checking stuff out. Whatever this authority figure is, it's bringing an end to this. There could be punishment. In the recent past, we got the Lovers here. So there's the strength of two together. Power couple. Love. Intentions and expectations. Intentions and expectations is the Three of Swords reversed. You're recovering from this crap here. You're releasing the pain of those who wanted to fight you for your love. Those who were lying on you, you're letting them go. Those who deceitfully, what was that? They bore false witness against you. And now you're letting them go because they're a lying bunch of dishonest, unwanted presences. Queen of Swords reversed, overly emotional. Somebody's feeling bitter and bitchy. Somebody's feeling bitter and bitchy. They're cruel. They could want to take their sword and whack you. The lens that's being looked through is the Chariot. Yeah, you gained a victory here. You gained a victory. So they're bitchy, bitter, cold-hearted, and cruel. Easily influenced by lies. In the environment, you have the Four of Swords reversed. So there's some cancellations going on. Somebody's exhausted. They're burnt out. Their plans have been canceled. They're not able to move forward. Hopes and fears. Yeah, they're afraid because you've gained a victory here. These lovers, they've gained a victory. The power couple. Their public recognition. They're being publicly recognized. And these ones who are bitter about it, they're restricted. Feeling restricted, being restricted. You've gained a victory. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor here. So you've got the Emperor and the Hierophant here. So this could be however it means to you. All right, this is an authority figure. And they're here with the Ace of Pentacles. A new career. There could be a Queen of Cups who's come into a new career or an financial opportunity for dealing with this, for persevering through this devil. So she's love. And because she overcame the devil, there's a nightmare here. Those who were trying to defend their beliefs, those who were supporting this devil, this codependent venture that they were bringing against this Queen of Cups, they're in a nightmare. So now they want to make a proposal. They want to get all romantic, but because they've been disconnected and they don't like what they've been served up. But the Empress here knows the truth about what's happening here, and she's calling judgment. She's calling judgment on everything that happened, and this is a destiny. She's calling judgment on folks' destiny, and some folks are going to get this Five of Pentacles. They're going to lose everything, and some folks are going to get the Nine of Pentacles. They're going to get a reward for being faithful, honest, and true. This is the strength of the sun and the star. This is the strength of the sun and the star together. They have their Ten of Pentacles, their wealth security, their inheritance. They have it. They got all their land back, all their wealth back. And now they're divvying out opportunities. New passionate beginnings. While some people are, these ones, this bitchy, cold-hearted Queen of Swords reverse, they're disappointed. They have to walk a freaking way because the Earth Angels have won. And this is a completion of that cycle. This is freaking over. Death. It's over, over, over. And that's might be what they've got coming to them. I don't know. But whatever this is, whatever they thought they had, whatever joy they were getting out of trying to fight with you, it's over. You got victory here twice. The Chariot and the Six of Wands. Their plans are canceled. There's punishment. They're being challenged by a punishment. The Hierophant is divvying out a punishment. Most High God is here with a big smackdown. Congratulations. So you could be getting a congratulations regarding this competition. They're challenged, who was coming after you and competing with you, fighting with you, even though you weren't fighting with them. They were lying about it. So they're here getting a punishment. Justice reserved. They were lying. They're guilty. A lack of accountability. They don't want to be accountable. But they were seen. They were observed. Everything has been witnessed and recorded. The Most High knows it all. You can't hide anything. Whether however you want to think that. I think it's the Most High, but please take it to be whatever it resonates for you. Look, perfection. And because I have short-term memory, I got to look it up again. Which I love. Your soul alone has the blueprint for your best self. The brightest and most authentic expression of this gift of life. So that's what they're doing. The Most High is sitting here looking at you. Who are you really? Is this authentically you? Is this personality or perfection? Is this you? Have you taken on a personal mission to be perfect or to improve on yourself and add value to your soul? Do you impose your crazy standards on others? Or do you think others expect these unrealistic things from you? So it's like that. The Most High is looking at, have you tried to make your life perfect? And yeah, you're being congratulated here for the way that you handled this competition. What they deemed as competition and what you deemed as just an annoyance, like a little somebody's always yanking your hair, freaking poking at you. So he's here. The Lovers in the recent past is the strength of two together. Whoa, this is divine union. This is divine union. And in this fighting, in this communication, there are those who cannot preserve themselves. These lovers are here, the strength of two together. And those who are wanting to fight with them, they are not winning. They did not win. They can't win. They are out of it. And the lovers are going to move forward and recover from this mess. Queen of Swords. Oh, wait. You got to move forward and recover. Yeah. You're going to go and you're just going to ohm out. You're going to be like, Om. Let's read as is, just so that we can get a clear understanding of what the cards are saying here real quick. It's all up here. A truthful acceptance and acknowledgement of a situation. A willingness to surrender to something that, at least for a time, is manifestly out of your control. There it is, there it is, there it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. You're moving on. You're releasing the pain of these ones who were coming at you. They were not able to preserve themselves in this. You handled this fighting exactly as you should have. You've got a Queen of Swords reversed here, being all bitchy and bitter. They're overly emotional. They could be crying. They might be yelling. They might not be able to tolerate this. They could be having a mental breakdown. They're being cruel to somebody because it didn't work out like they thought it would. They weren't able to be you. Driver. Insincere, intolerant. Driver. Driver. Secondhand limitations that can override your goals, dreams, and best intentions. So this is a person who was overriding the best intentions of others. They're bitchy, they're bitter, they're intolerant, narrow-minded, easily influenced, deceitful, overly emotional driver. So this is somebody that abuses other people's pathways. And you've gained a victory over this person. They're all pissed off. Probably out there lying still, trying to manipulate others' perceptions over you. But you've got this victory here. Academic. So academic, let's just check it out real quick. I think it's just like a teacher. Knowledge. Intelligence. It's not what they know, it's what they understand. It's a lifelong student. So you're here learning as much as you can about as much as you can, whether it be good, bad, or ugly, is what it is. You have gained a victory here, and you have learned a lot. You have learned a lot. You have elevated up a notch, up a few notches. Unapologetic seriousness when it comes to the poetry of perfection, introspection, and insulation. So you're inspired to sharpen your pencils, to crack open that book, or to pursue that path of writing, study, or training. So you have gained a victory, and it's time for you to pursue some new knowledge, or maybe you've gained new knowledge here. And the knowledge that you have gained is a Four of Swords reversed. It's causing cancellations for this Queen of Swords reversed, this driver who was trying to drive you, who wanted to be you, who wanted your love relationship. She wanted to bring failure to your counterpart, basically. That was the plan. To intercede and make both of you fail. Important. There's cancellations of something important. Exhaustion. Let's look up important and see what this signifies. Important places to go, important people to see. This is someone with land, peerage, or post-nominal letters or titles, doctors, lawyers, chiefs, politicians, or the big wave riders, iconic for having surfed the death-defying Australian Cowabunga. So there's some cancellations for somebody who feels that they're important. It could be somebody or somebodies. This is a masculine in this card. This could be the person who was driving this Queen of Cups reverse, who was then driving you or trying to drive your experience. We'll just see. Maybe this Queen of Swords thinks they're important. But anyway, their plans are delayed or even canceled here. They're exhausted because you've gained a victory. They're surrounded by your victory. They're surrounded by your victory. Yeah, and it's a public recognition. It's public recognition. You're seen as a giant. You pulled it off, darling. You pulled it off. And these ones are restricted. They're now restricted. These players, these high rollers. They could be at an unknown location, or they can't find your location. They're not welcome at your location. They're feeling isolated. They can't come into your energy. They're having very negative thoughts because they can't spy on you. They can't astral travel to you. They can't remote view you. They can't send telepathic thoughts to you. They're having mental restrictions of some sort. You survived. So the truth is out here. You survived this conflict, this invisible conflict, which was trying to martyr you and put you in the grave. So now justice is being served on this player who is in competition with somebody who freaking cared about themselves. A beautiful, sweet being. This wise guy was trying to take a wholesome woman out so that they could steal her pathway of purpose and privilege. And they were using magic to do it. This vain person. They wanted to elevate themselves above you. But you remember what they're doing, or maybe what they're doing has been remembered, or maybe that you, as this giant who has gained a victory here, are being remembered and forgiven because you're seen as faithful. Whatever these ones put you through, whatever mind games they were playing, whatever manipulations they were doing, driving you into misery, this chicken, this pansy ass, wanted your leadership role, and they were effing with your mind and your life trying to get it. They were getting real creative. They wanted to be seen as a creator, and they wanted your compass. Or they were getting very creative on how to drive your pathway into hardship. You're a sovereign being who's bringing change regarding love. This snake was horseplaying around this witch. And they had a limited perception of you, or a misperception. You didn't do anything to appear optimistic. You just are. This is who you are. This is who you are. They just didn't like your shine and the way that you keep yourself in line. They didn't like it. They were jealous, and your shine made them feel less than. So they brutalized you because they don't have capacity to be more than what they are. They're cruel, they're bitter, they're bitchy, they're cold-hearted, and you're peaceful. So you got a defense. You were defended from these addicts who were coming after you for entertainment, trying to steal your body or replace your body to be you. They wanted your position of this service. They wanted to be seen as an arcana who is here in service, the writer of the story. And now they're getting a visitation for all the labor that they did against this religious facility or person or whatever, against the innocent. You, an innocent being. This has probably been going on since you were a child. They wanted your home, your vessel, your house of flesh, your house of wood, your soul. And now this kin is getting a message. Everybody knows what they've done regarding things to get things. They know the backstory here of this teacher. Here and now, this personality exploring exploring what? A prophecy? They had a prophecy and they brought drama to you because they wanted to be you, and they knew that this time was coming, and they thought they could knock you off your freaking square, your pedestal. And now it's time for you to take your seat. There is expectation that these ones will be disconnected from you. They're a jackwagon. You have objectivity on this spiritual throne. You are here. Look at this, objectivity. And let's look that up real quick again, because I want to make sure I tell you correctly. Up here. Balanced, stable, and rational. You are balanced, stable, and rational. This spiritual throne belongs to you. These chaos doers, these envious manipulators and thieves and liars, they're not you. Okay? And you've got a promise of a new evermore. You've got a promise of a new life. And those ancestors that haunted you are going to be made absent. They don't get to play with you anymore. They got to get out of your freaking sandbox. They've been taking big craps in your sandbox and blaming it on you. Pitiful. It's freaking pitiful is what it is. People who want to be friends just so that they can manipulate the energy. It's pitiful. They're not a friend. It's manipulation, and there's no kindness in it at all. Even though it wears a smiling face. So you've got competition here. You're being congratulated on this competition. You're being congratulated. There's some secrets here, or perhaps there are some secrets. You don't know everything. Perhaps you haven't been told everything. Somebody's still keeping secrets. They're challenged because of dishonesty. They could be coming into a punishment. Justice reversed. Maybe they were guilty of being unfair with you. They were seen. They were observed. Everything was witnessed by the Most High. And they're being detached from you. Yeah, the Most High, the Hierophant here, sees you stable and secure in your position. You are as you say you are. You're not playing any tricks here. Whoever this is may feel that you handled this battle perfectly. You got hospitality here, so you're being congratulated. These ones are found unworthy. They're unworthy of you. They're unworthy of being in your energy. They're unworthy of being your friend. They're unworthy of sharing space. These lovers are here together, the power of two. In this communication, whoever they're fighting with, they're unable to preserve themselves. You're moving on. You're letting it go. You're here at peace. You are as you are, and it needs to be accepted. This is what it is. They don't know what to do. These ones who were fighting with you, they can't self-preserve. They don't know how to take care of themselves. They're leeches. The only thing that gets them by is leeching off of other people's energy and destiny. And you're moving on. You're letting it go. There's a transition here. You're recovering. It is as it is. They want forgiveness here, but you're releasing the pain. You're like releasing the pain. You're letting it go. They're daydreaming, longing to be with you. They want to be in your energy so bad. This Queen of Swords is all bitchy and bitter. Cold-hearted driver. Cold-hearted driver. It's a habitual pattern. This person has a habitual pattern of manipulating other people. And you gained a victory over this. And not only did you gain a victory over this, you've gained a lot of knowledge. And now you could potentially go and help others who are being neglected deal with this circumstance. We've got the chaser missed their opportunity. They missed their opportunity. There's a cancellation happening here. This important person or whoever they think they are, there's a cancellation. They got to cancel their plans. They're exhausted. They got to give up. They cannot have you. And earlier today, as I was driving, doing my rounds for whatever I needed to do, they said they're looking for an alternative. So they can't have you. So now they got to go find a replacement. They need somebody to manifest or to be the mother of their bioregenesis program. You know, they need a new Eve, basically. There's understanding in the reverse. These ones don't understand what the hell happened here. There's stagnation. They feel they're important. They don't have any understanding. You've got a victory here. You're seen as a giant. Look, third party. Third party. You've gained a victory over this third party scenario here. These manipulators of other people's lives. It's a big thing here. And they're being restricted. They're being locked out of your location. They don't get to travel where you are. They can't be in your environment. They can't be in your energy. It's done. They're unsatisfied here. They can't be in your energy. They weren't happy with the way things were going. They thought that they'd get an easy out by manipulating others and doing whatever that is. These low light people, these dim reflections of people, they're feeling overwhelmed and stressed out. Look, they're detached here. And they're in regret because they're hurting from the damages that they caused. They wanted all this pain and suffering on you. It's an unexpected outcome. Oh no. Now they want to mend the connection. Or perhaps, yeah, they want to mend the connection because now they realize that you're an irreplaceable being. The way you love can never be matched. Now they realize, now that you're gone. But it's not you that they want. They want your gifts. It has nothing to do with your personality or any love that they feel for you. They're in love with your energy. They're addicted. They are addicted to eating your life force vitality. They lied about your reunion, and now the truth is revealed. They lied on you, trying to steal your reunion, trying to keep you from reunion, but the truth is out. And they sabotaged themselves, and now they want forgiveness. They got busted, and now they're running away. They're running away. They're running away from a soul contract. Or maybe they don't want to run from soul contracts anymore. You know, they don't want to be a third-party whore. This prideful person. But there's unfinished business. There's things to resolve. People are gossiping about this. And they're feeling broken and shattered over what they did to soul ties. Over what their soul tie connected to now. They need to escape. See, you were the one who was supposed to be bound. But it didn't work out that way. You never gave up hope. And these ones are thinking you should understand how they feel about the neglect that they poured out onto you. You don't have to understand any damn thing. They neglected you. And now they're confused. They want to talk to you because they've been cut off and out of your energy. They didn't appreciate you at all. They made mistakes while trying to steal your destiny. They're reminiscing about all the jokes they said while they were effing you over within the shadows. You're an inseparable being, and somebody's very passionate about you. You're in a commitment. You're a person who loves themselves. You're here. The strength of two together. Loving, self-love. Inseparable. Passion, commitment. And these ones who were messing around with you, they're being held back, and they're going to get an equal give and take. Whatever they put out on you, this bitchy, bitter person who wanted to drive you into the ground, they're getting what they gave. And this is a new chapter of responsible families. Those who had their values were all about money. They didn't share your value system. They're guilty. They wanted money. They didn't want love. And they're suffering from your absence now. And it's too late for them to take any action. You are gone. You are gone for real. There's no getting it back. It's over. So you're being congratulated for how you handled this competition, this conflict. There's some secrets here. You may not know everything yet. Or maybe it was a secret competition. You may not have even known. Yeah, you didn't even know what was happening to you. But you're being congratulated on how you managed this secret competition that others were bringing to you, making your life hard. Making your life hard, but you're a diamond. They didn't know that you were harder than you were harder than anything they could do. They didn't recognize you, and they lost. They lost. They lost you. They lost all your gifts. They lost access to your energy. There's a punishment here. They were unfair, and they were seen. They were observed. They're challenged because they're being detached from you. Whoa. Or they're being detached from the Most High. Tired. They don't have any energy. They were drinking your energy. They want forgiveness here. They lost. They want forgiveness. They're tired. They have no energy. The Most High is here. The Hierophant is here. Seeing you. You handled things perfectly. You handled things perfectly. You handled things perfectly. You did not, and we're our own worst judge, aren't we? We think we could have done more. We should have done more. We should have done less. But the Hierophant is here seeing you as perfection, offering you congratulations, hospitality with how you handled this conflict. These people who moved against you are unworthy. They're unworthy. They treated you like another freaking notch in the headboard. They did not care about your happiness and your right to life and the gifts that the Most High gave you. They did not care. They wanted it. They wanted to manipulate it. They wanted to be seen as it. They wanted to take it from you, or at least to share what was yours. But they didn't want to be kind about it. They wanted to be manipulative and sneaky. They're looking for an escape. They're wanting to use love as an escape. So they're unworthy of being with you. They're wanting to use love or your kindness as an escape. The Most High is here. They lost. They lost you. They lost connection to you. The Lovers are here. The strength of two together. In this fight is causing this low vibrational person indecision. They're not going to be able to preserve themselves, or they weren't able to. They couldn't preserve this facade, this messy attempt to steal your identity. Okay? And they're not fierce. They have no strength. They have no courage. They can't protect themselves. They can't preserve themselves. They don't know what to do. Because you're here, the strength of two together, and you got your dukes up. You got your dukes up, and you're like, Bapangu. You don't want to have anything to do with them. You're like, smackdown, smackdown. There's a big smackdown happening right now. And everybody's looking to escape it, Those third parties or people who are manipulating other people's destinies or actually pre-transitioning them and not allowing them to have it at all. You're moving on here. There's a recovery. Look. You're releasing the pain. You're accepting things as they are. Somebody's daydreaming about you, longing for you because they're stuck in the dark side. They're stuck in the dark side. They're daydreaming, longing for you because they're stuck in the dark. They don't know what to do. They can't preserve themselves. They're not fierce. They don't have any courage. This Queen of Swords reversed is all cold-hearted, very deceitful and cold-hearted. There's no love in this person at all. And they don't operate out of truth. It's like just shameful lies. Rocky. See, they have a habitual pattern of driving people into rocky situations. This is a very cruel person who does not care about anybody. They have no loyalty to anybody except money or whoever can get it for them. Easily influenced. You've gained a victory here over this person. You've learned a lot. This chaser missed their opportunity. This wingnut here. This wingnut. Trying to be you. The Most High is like, hey, Missy, you're not who you're trying to say you are. Yeah, they're struggling now. They missed their opportunity. They were chasing you. They missed their opportunity, and now they're struggling. They're not being supported. There's a cancellation for this, there's a cancellation for them or their status of importance. They've lost their reputation. They don't understand how it could have happened. Tempted by the snake. They got burned. They wanted this for you. You know, they wanted you to be in this dark place. But you gained a victory again. And you're seen as this huge giant by these third-party enemies. Or maybe it's in a limelight position. It's public recognition. You're seen as this is really big. Whatever this is, it's all out there. The lights are all shining on it. You have gained a victory over these third-party enemies. These empty vessels trying to take your love and your life from you. Trying to steal your happiness and your joy and your love with another. They didn't want you to be happy. Everything is crumbling around them. They're crushed. They're hurting emotionally right now. They're grieving. You've gained a victory over these third-party enemies. It's all out there in the open. It's a huge sore thumb. You can't hide it. You can't hide it. They're in victim mentality with the Eight of Swords here, so they're very much restricted. They're not able to accompany you on your location. They can't find your location. They can't visit your location. They're not welcome where you are. They're unsatisfied with the way things are going. They're like, I wasn't happy with the way things are going. And it's like, well, that's too bad. They got themselves tangled up in a web and they can't get out of it. It's a sticky situation. They brought it all on themselves with all these secrets. Being tricky, being manipulative, being sneaky, being insincere. Being insincere. And so now everything's in pieces for them. Everything's in pieces. They gotta try to pick up the pieces here. Yeah, they're tangled. They're tangled up and they can't get out of it. They were playing games with love. Your love. Your love. They were playing games with your love, trying to get you tangled up, and they wound up trapped in their own business. They were making things really, really hard for you, but you're a diamond. You're a one tough cookie, and you're this huge pink diamond. You're not just any old freaking diamond. You're a rarity, and you're massive. You're massive, and you're shining, and everything's falling into ruins for them. They were not telling the whole story. They were lying on you. And they have to face it. You did this all by yourself. You climbed up out of whatever circumstance they were trying to force you into, and you did it alone. These people are empty. They cannot steal your cup. They're guilty of trying to destroy you. And these childish people need an exit plan because it's ending. It's over. The fight is over, and they're reaching out, trying to find an alternative. These chaff, this worthless little, they want to go procreate with a bright light star being. You know, they need to bioregenesis. They need vessels that they can inhabit. And they're full of anxiety because you're leaving. You're leaving behind those people who neglect you and try to draw you into the rabbit hole. And maybe they got stuck there. They got caught up in a whirlwind. It was a blind spot. They didn't see it coming, and they're drowning. They're drowning in their needs. They have to deal with those many flames that were just another notch in the headboard. They got to go deal with them in the dark side. They got to go face it. They got to go face it. All those people, they pre-transitioned for money, thinking it funny to hurt people who were loving and caring and kind. They got a long, long way to go before they find what they want because of all those broken promises, all those betrayals, all that deceit, all that hate. And they're going to do it far, far away from you. Far, far away from you. See, you got the light, you got the dark, and then you got the middle ground, right? And they're going far, far away. They're going way the heck over into the land that they like to play in. The land of shadow. Driving people into traumatic ends. Driving people into misery. Driving people into lack. Doing whatever they can to sabotage somebody else's success. Or to take part in it. Or to take credit for it. By mixing energies, you know. It's deceitful. And it's not friendly. So you're being congratulated for how this competition went down. You may not know everything that's going on, but these ones, they had secrets and they lost anyway. They lost anyway. You didn't know everything and they lost anyway. They were acting on some unsolicited advice. They thought it was a great idea to move against you in this way, and they lost. You're being congratulated. There is a punishment coming for them. They're guilty. They were seen. Everything was seen. They're being detached. They're tired. They're emotionally exhausted. They don't have any energy, and they want your forgiveness. But these ones are very unfriendly. They're very unfriendly. They're hostile, smiling in your face. The Hierophant is here, seeing you handled this perfectly. They're congratulating you. And these ones are unworthy of being in your space, and they're wanting to escape. They're hoping that you will have empathy for them. They're hoping they can rely on your love. Still, but they've took advantage of it so long, and they've heard it. They've used it. They've abused it. They were hostile toward it. And love isn't going to give them an escape this time. They have secrets still. Secrets. So the lovers are here together in this fight, in this communication, or they are in communication, and you got these people here wearing boxing gloves. So the lovers are here, the strength of two together in this fight. Their foe, these ones who are playing in the dark, they are not fierce. They don't have any courage. They're not able to self-preserve. They don't know what to do. They can't make a decision about it. They just don't know what to do. Because your intentions are pure. You're positive. You only wanted to improve people's lives. And they wanted to destroy you because they were envious that it was you who was helping. And they couldn't match you. They couldn't do it. So they took from you. And then they said, well, I'm doing this for myself. And it was never them. It was always you. And they buried you. But now you're moving on. You're going to recover from this heartbreak. You're transitioning. You are as you are. You're accepting things as they are. These ones are daydreaming, longing for you because they're stuck in the dark side. They're like, oh, I'm sorry. They're stuck in the dark. They're stuck in the shadows that they love to play in. You got this Queen of Swords in the reverse. Bitchy, cold-hearted. She hates you. She's cruel. She's an intense, intolerant little booger. And she has a habitual pattern of driving other people into very rough circumstances. And you have no obligation whatsoever to deal with this person. None. You've got a victory here in the Chariot. You've learned a lot of information about how these people operate. You can go forward and teach that here with the Academic card. This chaser missed their opportunity to, they missed their opportunity to be you, to have a decent life. They're very unfriendly and hostile. They're struggling now. They're not supported. They're not being supported. Oh, they're not being supported. Love. They're struggling with love. They're struggling because of love. They're struggling because of your love. So there's a delay, a cancellation. There's a cancellation of their importance. These gaslighters, look, they're very negative. They want to come in and deliberately manipulate your perception. And perhaps this is what they've been doing. This is their important position here, is driving people, manipulating people, successfully. This is how they get their self-value and their self-worth, is how well they can manipulate other people. They were tempted by the snake. They don't understand why this didn't work. We got burned here. You gained a victory. It's a giant victory. You're a limelight position. You're like huge. You're honest. You're very truthful. This third party, you gained a victory over them. Everything's crumbling. They're feeling crushed and they're grieving because you were the gift and they've lost you. They're feeling mentally restricted. They can't get in your space. They can't come to your location. They don't know where you're at. They're feeling unsatisfied. Everything is in pieces. And they're desperate. They're desperate. They need to be covered by you, but you're not going to do it. They're in chaos. And greed. They're desperate and they're greedy and they need a safe space and they want to apologize about this revenge. But you're over it. I hope that this brings clarification to something you already intuitively knew. And I'll see you on the next one, everybody. Bye.